Hello guys, so I'm trying to show people who have done the update for FIFA 20, the 1.13 update, the patch, how ridiculous they've made ultimate level. Now I'm going to show Aston Villa, which is one career mode I've been dealing with, and then I'm also going to try and show another career mode with a better team. Quickly while I go into settings, you can see this is 6 minutes, ultimate team. Alright, CPU, there's no changes here. User, there's no changes here. I haven't edited anything, I'm just playing out how they edited it with the patch. Look at my squad there, I have a decent squad. I got Domatore on the right there from Wolves. Nathaniel Klein came in from Liverpool for cheap. I got Bailly in there from Man United for cheap. Tavares is a really good youngster to look at, he's playing for Benfica. Grealish, Trezeguet, Wesley. I got Douglas Luiz and Nakamba, both defensive midfielders. This is a... I'll just go team management quickly. This is the 4-3-1 narrow, which I went onto the forums for FIFA, and it's this formation and the 3 centre back formation, which I'll show you with the other team, that seems to be dealing better with the new update, because the update is OP'd all of the AR of the opposition. It's kind of made them like really smart and made everyone else and made our AR like really stupid. So the guys are really quick, they don't make mistakes in passing, they have ridiculous finishing. What else? You make more errors passing, finishing's difficult for you. Now I'm not a great FIFA player, but I mastered the old Ultimate League, I got the hang of it. So once they did the update, it was surprisingly how difficult the update was.
I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary
because you can't go back to legendary.
I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up.
Let me just hold on. I'm just going to the sound settings because we'll go deaf. Let's go over the side. Let's just take that down a bit. Just take that down a bit. Alright. For my controller selection, FIFA trainer, I do take time finishing on or off. From what I can gather, from what I can gather, speaking, listening to pros like ODV, it really doesn't make that much of a difference if it's timed on or off. But I play with the raw, so I thought I'd stick to what I'm good at just to try and win. I've got second defender switch icon on, block assistance on, air balls and loose balls, auto switch and move assistance none. You can push it up to high, which they say can help you a bit, but I'm gonna go none at the moment. Let's just go low for now, okay? Jockeying assisted, player relative assisted, pass assisted, through ball assisted, shot assistant, semi assistant, for cross, loves assistant, save assisted. I think this is regardless. I think this is if you tap your touchpad and it turns to the keeper, that's when that really takes effect. Analog sprint off or on. I don't use analog sprint. Some do, I don't. I doubt it would make any difference. These legacy and tactical, I've been playing on legacy since I've been playing FIFA, since I'm used to it from Pro Evolution days, so I just stick to what I know. As you can see with my controller setup, I play the Pro Evolution way, which is the ultimate way. So my sprint is R1 and my finesse is L2, big ball is R2. And my attack is sprint is R1 and my jockey is R2. Jockey is a big part of this game, especially FIFA 20. I suggest if you're playing it to master it, you master it. You end up making more tackles. No. You end up making more interceptions. Yes. And I think that's what they're trying to do. Because You can even as with tactical, you can hold in your thing and go near the guy, and he can just do a trick and go around you with the updates. And once he's past you, you are done. So let's just go quickly in terms of formation. Yes, tactics. I said press after possession loss. I suggest start balanced on everything, middle everything, middle everything. Yeah, like what I mean is like yeah, middle it. This is just what I've done based on my setup. Roles, instructions. I've gone with my fullbacks to stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking. I haven't changed much yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll cover center. You could go cover wing. I guess they suggest cover wing sometimes depending on what's happening. Basic defense support. The basic defense support. I don't know why he's on. Come back on defense, so we're gonna change that to back on basic defense support. And then I use a false 9 when I play like this because I find with this new ultimate update, the false 9 makes a big difference than just playing with an out and out striker or a striker background, because first of all, your players don't have the pace. Even if you've got Ronaldo playing up front or Adama Traore playing up front, it doesn't make a bit of difference because their guys are so OP and so quick. And they win every header you knock up there. They win every through ball. They outpace you. So you got to try and play a type of possession game. So I've set my team up to defend deep and counter. So I use the fast build-up instruction. But I am using a smaller team, and I thought if I could master it with a smaller team, then if I take a bigger team that have better stats, maybe I could start winning. You know. So far, I have not won, since the patch came out, the 1.13 patch, I have not won a single game. The best result I had was 2-1 loss, and I think I've scored twice. And I'm pretty used to playing on ultimate level. The problem is they've updated ultimate to make it ridiculously difficult, and they've left legendary. So if you drop down to legendary level, you're winning 3, 4, 5-0. You're stepping up to ultimate level, you are winning too much. Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah,
thanks as always, Derek.
as always, I just want to say we're playing on the PS4 Pro. Update 1.14 has come out, but it didn't do much to the gameplay. It actually did nothing to the gameplay for career mode. It was more for FUG and little touch-ups for the career mode, so like things looking better than that. Alright, so I'm gonna play the full game, but when I put it on YouTube, I'm gonna just edit pieces out.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great, certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully we won't be disappointed.
You gotta be so careful losing the ball.
It's with Douglas Luiz. He was in the right place
Alright.
to intercept.
Come on.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. The evergreen Pepe Reina stands between the posts. Eric Bailly plays with Nathaniel Klein in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
See what I mean? A power defending. Could I have skilled him? Yes. Should I have?
Looks for Bournemouth. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers,
Gotcha.
4 across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
Oh, balls to the wall.
Let's go now to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the West Ham match. Alan.
It's a goal for West.
And attempting the through ball. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alan McInally short there. To confirm
Go on, son.
did score in that match. And they now hold
There you go. Yeah, we got a shot.
And he's beaten him here. Wesley.
Ah.
And intercepted. And offside.
Offside. That is unfortunate. I actually was trying to get into the top D, where Grealish was running into. but that's the way the cookie crumbles. You can feel the aggressiveness from your opponents in defending.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect
Oh.
to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, the more you give this lad the
Try and
ball,
not pull your guys out of position because they will hurt you. I'm using a secondary press there, which you didn't actually have to use a lot before the update.
Klein.
I'm still on the fence with that secondary press in this FIFA because once you pull it, if you pull it out and they intercept, you're in trouble.
Sermon. Others in the vicinity. Going well. Fraser. Shooting.
Now look at that.
Opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
My stupid AR, he just powers it past, so
It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
The opening goal of the game then.
it's almost you got to. Wow.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. It should be.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, it's in. A two-goal
I should have jockeyed there.
and the lead fully merited.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box.
In a way, I could have blamed myself for that one.
2-0 now. Grealish. This is Klein. It's with Nakamba. Marvellous Nakamba.
Oh.
For trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down. Why not?
But let's remember, Wesley does have one foot that is shorter than the other. Just saying.
Fraser. Diego Rico.
No.
The ball away unnecessarily.
No.
Headway.
What a tackle, son.
Challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Trezeguet.
Fuck, man.
Stacey.
I mean,
And Brooks
damn.
in possession. Making progress. And options in the centre.
They're so fast now that
Terrific.
you can't like sprint and then go into a jockey because they can turn you
Stacey. That's well blocked.
like a door handle on Christmas. And this is just Bournemouth I'm playing against, and you can see how lethal they are.
It has to be. The goal
Alright, so you see 30 minutes, 3-0
I
down.
don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. So they restart the game and only one team in it.
The gap between us is too big in terms of my AR. I mean, what's going on there?
Eric Bailly.
I don't miss tackles. Okay, I gave the ball away there, yes. It's not best performance I've had.
Brooks. And Brooks in possession.
Oh, I mean, he just killed me with that pass, and look at that finish.
And he scored not once but twice.
So, okay. 33 minutes, 4-0 down. Now you kind of see what I'm talking about. We're talking about Bournemouth. If I'm 4-0 down against Juventus, I could accept that, you know, and move along. Okay, so I'm just going to forfeit the match. I'm going to go out. I'm going to load. I think I have a Man United set up for the career mode as well. I'll show you that as well.
And hello to you from Molyneux here in the English West Midlands.
So like I said, exactly the same system, exactly the same options on Ultimate in terms of what your CPU and IA are. I'm not using any sliders. This is my setup. This is my formation. I have not changed anything with the players. Alright, that's my squad. I got Pogba and Didi Fernandez, Vinicius Jr. as my wing. Hopefully these guys will have to track back. I suggested you get guys who this is 3 centre back role. You're gonna find these guys like Bailly out wide in that little area where your right back would be. So a decent pace would be something to help. I've got Didi Fernandez. You know, I have gone with just basic formations, tactics, balance, roles, instructions. I'm playing with 2 center forwards. I mean, one you could play as a target man if you want, but it's really not going to make a difference considering what they've done with this update. But I'll show you compared to Bournemouth and Man United how different it is and how not different it is.
I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game.
Let's try and get them out of the, pull them out because they're sitting back a bit.
The
Typical Wolves style.
for Wolves. Leander Dendoncker plays with Willy Bolly in central defence. João Moutinho plays alongside
not going to
Ruben
get that ball
Neves
down
in
there.
the centre of midfield. And the striker is a man who can be a real handful, Raúl Jiménez.
Some space for Pogba.
Paul Pogba. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward.
In the,
And thwarted there following the cross. Thumped clear. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea starts in goal. Vinicius Jr. starts alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset.
Okay, I was ambitious. I didn't realise I had Ndidi there. See if we can win a header. Ah, here you go, son.
You can't afford to take your eyes off Anthony Martial, even for a fleeting moment. In what way might he contribute in this match, Lee?
Well, every defender goes into a game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against. And that's the case today.
Moutinho!
Whoa.
And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Well, great read there to intercept.
There you go. Come on. Oh, we got to hit them on the counter.
Bruno Fernandes has it.
Go on.
Pogba.
Fuck it, Pogba, man.
He was in the right place to intercept.
Fuck it, ref.
Bale. Bruno Fernandes. And putting his body on the line. Doherty. Adama.
Thomas got some speed.
And scope for the cross. Moutinho.
Oh.
And up for grabs off the keeper. Pogba has it.
Oh, you see, that was the wrong pass. Somehow mistaken. Gotcha!
Well, Manchester United on the back of
Go on, son, run!
Ups and downs when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved into the job, replacing Jose Mourinho. They went 12 league games unbeaten, but they couldn't really keep that.
One more pass.
Well, there's no doubt when he went into the job, he did have an effect. The bounce effect of a new manager, plus Solskjaer's a Man United man through and through. But the players' form dropped off, and some of those players have paid the price.
Now Ndidi. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Bruno Fernandes. Ndidi. Now Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes has it. Just a with that powerful effort. Yeah,
the problem is they're so OP defensively. It's so difficult to break them down, right? And what will happen is, more than not, eventually they will counter and beat me on the break.
Surely a goal will come.
Now you got to be like, so you'll often see I will take an option in passing that's safer rather than an option that may be riskier but get me a goal, because if they do intercept they can kill me on the counter.
Martial. Martial!
Oh, on the crossbar.
Across the crossbar. Nowhere to go, really. He's being close.
Get in there, Bale.
Well, it was so close there, Derek, to taking the lead. Just can't believe that the woodwork has saved the goalkeeper on that occasion.
Oh, you see, now there's trouble.
Johnny making progress. Accurate ball in towards the near post.
Now, where was Bale going there?
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
Bale sticking with his man,
Just look at this
then runs right past him.
in the box. It's a brilliant effort, and it's a great goal to boot.
The opening goal.
This is what I'm talking about. They've improved the opposition AR, but not your own AR. So
Bale.
you get games where you have a lot of the ball, and maybe more chances, but if they get one chance, they score, which is extremely hard
Vision to switch the play.
to handle as a player, because you want it to be fair. That's what you want. You want errors to be fair, because not everyone's perfect. Not all teams are like Barcelona.
Now Ndidi. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence?
You've got to be so fast with the L1 triangle, L1 through ball.
They've been devastating. The pace really hurts.
Because if you do hit an L1 through ball,
When they've had the ball.
what I mean by L1 through ball, I mean L1X. Because if you hit L1X off with the pass, the guy who's made that pass is going to make a run, so you can play a 1-2. But you've got to be so careful, because the defending now with the AI is up so much that if that pass does not get to your player, and your player just touch is not given back to the guy who's made the run, and they intercept, now that you've left space, you know? So you're resorting to shots from outside the box, and trust me, I've tried skills on getting past defenders. Even if you get past defenders, like for example, I think I was playing with PSG, and I skilled a player, and I got past the fullback. If I cross it, their defenders win the headers, right? If I play it along the ground, their defenders intercept, or your player misses because of a player error. So it's silly stuff like this. Like now, what's the guy doing now with this goal? Why isn't the guy coming out to catch it? Why haven't they improved that?
But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Doherty crossed into the penalty area. Oh,
I mean,
it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Diogo outjumps Bailly.
Just look how he attacks the space, gives the defenders no chance. Great goal.
Bailly gets on the wrong side. It's that kind of stuff that's a little bit slightly irritating. They need to balance the AI out, because you only take control of that player once your icon's on him. So when your icon's not on him, he's the AI's version of you. You know?
Well, this United side just needs to up the tempo a little bit in the second half. They've had some joy. The team's nearly clicking, but just not quite.
Smuggled away.
Let's see.
Unsuccessfully kept in check, Marcus Rashford, much to his chagrin, Lee.
Yeah, he's had quite a bit of the ball, but he's not done it in the right areas. His teammates have got to get the ball to his feet. He needs the right ball in the middle of the danger zone, where he comes alive normally.
It's with Moutinho. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Doherty.
Go on, son. Oh, I mean, look at that shit touch.
So the corner played into the box.
Finally, I want to hit her.
Sice with it. And Moutinho with it. Ball lost. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And very deftly cut out. Being pressed and pressed high. Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford.
Okay, so it's half time. I'm gonna add a bit of the second half in here. Now, this is the issue. Look at the possession stats difference 4 shots, 4 on target. 2 goals, 100% shot accuracy, pass accuracy is way up. Tackles, fouls, okay, plus minus.
Underway in the second half, and work to do here for Manchester United.
I mean, I don't think I've had a clear-cut chance where I've could have scored.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Ndidi.
Oh, I mean, look at that. That's just a basic pass.
And this is Diogo Jota now. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Diogo Jota. Johnny.
Ah!
Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing.
Oh, come on, ref.
I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded.
I'm using my body to shield.
Delivered.
He's got to win it.
Messing around with that clearance. Moutinho. Neves. And teammates to play it to. Doherty has it. Neves. Moving the ball nicely. Looking for that final pass. Moutinho.
Oh, they are so fast now and so accurate with the passing.
Well, they practice agility in training. There's no one more agile than De Gea.
Get it away, son.
Played over. It came to nothing. Well, he failed to get it away.
What the hell?
Ndidi.
Well,
Oh, fuck's sake, ref.
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Pogba has it. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this
I mean,
point.
look how quick this guy is,
Well,
Jota.
he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal. He's certainly troubled all the defenders around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Wolves facing Burnley.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Oh, man.
Moutinho, excellent vision.
If he gets that in the box, I'm in trouble.
Doherty, almost his second goal
Catch
of
it.
the match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker. Not to be on that occasion.
Played into the centre of the box. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that.
Go,
Derek.
Pogba.
Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Moving into the advanced position. Can they get in behind them? Can he make it count?
Wow.
The ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
It's like playing against Barcelona here.
Pogba. Rashford. It's with Vinicius Junior. Now Ndidi. Pogba has it. Not a
No,
good pass.
man.
Well, this has been front and centre in all the newspapers as well as on social media. Now the news is official. Niklas Süle has completed his move to Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £75 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for quality these days. The market's gone a little bit mad. Are you wasting your money? I'd say not. Top player.
What the fuck?
Read it magnificently and intercepted.
So it's 72 minutes now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it a bit. In terms of my tactics. I think I'll keep that the same. And I think what I'll do is I'll do fast build up. Keep it a bit narrow. Because I know it's width if
Over
you
the
cross it.
touchline for a throw in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Bruno Fernandes has it.
Go on, son.
Vinicius Junior into the advanced position.
What are you doing? I was trying to do a feint there. I mean, look how quick this guy is against Vinicius Junior.
And it's with Gibbs White. And they are on the move again. Keeper did his job to begin with. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea.
OP.
He's driven in the corner. It hasn't come to very much. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means.
Busy boy, David.
Ndidi. Bailly. Bruno Fernandes has it.
Oh no, wrong man.
Far from a good pass.
See, there's a lot of errors here because you're trying to think so
The
fast.
second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view. What positives can you find, Lee?
Well, the United players look frustrated now. They've been poor tonight, let their standards drop. Inexcusable, really. Back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. No way back from here for me.
Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week.
Is that right?
Ndidi. Pogba. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around.
Mr. Referee!
Inside your own penalty area.
Please give a round of applause for today's
It's
man
with
of the
Vinicius
match.
Junior.
Number 2, Matt Doherty.
Great vision to switch the play. Now Ndidi.
Oh man.
His
Oh,
opponent.
I thought he was going to make a tackle.
He can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
We have entered the final minute of normal time. Ruben Neves.
The referee has indicated
The electronic board has been held along. Tremendous ball played through. And somehow kept out by De Gea.
It's extremely frustrating as a player.
Corner kick played in. And Bagan foiling them. It didn't happen for them. And there it is, the final whistle.
So as you can see, yeah, they've made it ridiculously difficult. I mean, they're still the ball. What they've done essentially is they've, if you put into layman's terms, they've boosted the AR to, let's say for example, 100 in every department. Passing, tackling, speed. As you saw there, I had Doherty outrun Vinicius Junior on the corner. You know, they don't misplace passes. You got to. I'm pretty good at defending, you know, and it's hard to even make a tackle. Maybe if you're playing on tactical, it's different for you. But I feel like it wouldn't make a difference considering jockeying is the main thing. Missing tackles, the tighter you get on opponents, you know, the more they figure you out. There is an option to drop your defense back to drop back as in your system, and then fast build up when you've got the ball to play like a counter-attacking system. The problem you have with drop back is when you drop back, we haven't seen in this game, but you drop back and you're defending, got men behind the ball, and from outside the box they will hit a worldie from top corner. And they did it so many times against me, I thought, well, I'm going to abandon that and rather play with a high line and try to win the midfield battle, you know, and winning your one-on-ones. The main problem is since they've upped the AR for the opposition, the computer, they haven't upped the AR for the user. So essentially what that means is when you have control of your player, that's different. Then you're in control. So he's using your intelligence that you put into him, you know. But the guys that you're not using are using the AI that is programmed by EA, and they haven't upped that, so it's not a balanced situation, you know. It's like if you're playing with Pogba and they cross the ball and Harry Maguire is the defender and the striker is Raul Jimenez. Jimenez's heading and movement will be 100%, 100 points, whereas Maguire will be 70 points. So they don't balance. They've just really just full on upped everything in the opposition. So if you look at possession stats, their possession came mainly down the wings compared to mine in the midfield. Even though I had a lot more of the ball, because of their shot accuracy, they don't have shot errors, they don't have pass errors. You know, they are intercepting everything. They hold their line extremely well. I mean, there is no error. You're playing Wolves. Imagine now you play with Man United and you're playing against a Barca or a Juventus or a Bayern. Nothing against Wolves. The game would be tight, but I didn't really have a clear shot. You know, I had shots, but no shots on target in this game. Now I'm playing against teams with Messi in it, Suarez. You know, if I play against those teams, you're gonna get to 4, 5, 6, and this is just me after I've played this for about a week already. I've been hammered by Shrewsbury 5-0 playing with Man United, my old Man United, which I had Diabala in the team, you know, and I've been following Katsi and Ovi on YouTube, and these are the formations that they do sliders. I don't enjoy doing sliders. I like to play the game as it is released and as it is updated. I don't do sliders. So I think EA needs to fix it. Do I think they will fix it? No, I don't. I don't think there will be a patch to fix the career mode because all they really care about is FUT, Ultimate Team. You know, they don't really care about career mode that much. That's why they've kind of gone, you know, we've retuned it in their patch notes. We've retuned it to make it more difficult. No, EA, you haven't retuned it. You decided to go into guard mode and decided screw the rest. I mean, you want it to be hard and you want it to be difficult, you know. And I'm not the best player. I'm not claiming that. I think better players put up a bit of a fight, you know. But there just are some things in this game you can't defend against, like OP shots that you curl in. I mean, I have some shockers from when I was playing with Spurs, where I was playing against Shrewsbury, and these guys were bending in balls from outside the box, like screamers. And you know, that's something you can't deal with that. You see, look at it now. Matt Doherty. Let's go to the sentiments. I wonder if he's still there. Ruben Neves. He's your center mid, and he didn't make a tackle. Cross 6 naught. Completed passes 4. Right, failed passes 1. In the whole game. Let's just go from right back. Failed passes 1, 1, naught, 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 1, 1, 1, naught, 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 2. Who's this? Jean Moutinho. Okay, you could expect that he's more creative. Naught, naught, naught. Alright, let's switch to Man United. Failed passes 1, naught, 1, 3. Naught, naught, 3, 1, 2, 1. You know, so you see the difference is these guys don't make mistakes. And arguably I have a better team. It's that type of thing. Anyway, guys, I hope if you're playing FIFA and you're trying to take on Ultimate Mode, I think figure out what's best for you, you know, and we just got to put up with it for the meantime, or just play something else until they come out with a patch. Go into their forum, see what works. If you like sliders, I advise go on YouTube, check Cutsy out. Cutzy. Cutsy does probably the best sliders where he still makes it competitive. He doesn't change it too much, but he takes the ridiculousness out of it. If you want good tutorials, go online and check out OVVY. He gives great tutorials on defending, where he actually shows you on the screen. He has a little controller in the bottom left corner that shows you what he does, his free kicks and stuff like that. Go check him out. But if you're a player who's decent, who's like an 8 out of 10 at FIFA, like me, you know, you got to be super good to win at this level, and I think that takes the fun out of it because only a small percentage of people are that good at FIFA. I mean, look at this pass. Boom. Anyway, start time.